You want to outshine everyone, achieve your goals, and unlock your full capabilities. That's great. But let me tell you something. Most people just fantasize and live far below what they're truly capable of. They're caught in an aimless loop. If you're truly determined to change that, you need to take charge of your life. Don't just drift through it. I've been in your shoes, feeling stuck and frustrated. I turned things around by mastering 3 straightforward principles. And if you stick with this until the end, I've got a bonus tip that could be a game changer. So listen carefully. This will be blunt. First, consistency rules everything. People usually don't fail because they don't try. They fail because they give up too soon. They start off strong but lose momentum. Why does this happen? Because they don't understand that success requires a total shift in mindset and habits. It's not that you're lazy or unmotivated. You're struggling because you lack consistency. I know this because I used to be that way. I'd get incredibly motivated, be super productive for a while, and then, out of nowhere, I'd collapse. I'd reorganize my workspace, wake up early, and feel unstoppable. But then something trivial, like staying up too late playing games, would throw me off course. That small misstep would snowball, and before I knew it, I was back to my old, ineffective routines, wondering what went wrong. The reality is, you can't let even one mistake slide, not one. It's like a tiny hole in a balloon. Ignore it, and it'll deflate completely. Find the weak spot in your daily habits and guard it as if your success depends on it, because it does. Second, turn boredom into a driving force. Boredom isn't your adversary. It's a resource. Most people run from boredom by scrolling endlessly on their phones or playing games. But here's the truth. If you sit with your boredom, really feel it, you'll eventually get to a point where being productive is more appealing than doing nothing. I used to fill every quiet moment with useless distractions. But when I made myself face boredom head-on, I found the motivation to tackle tasks I had been putting off. Boredom became a spark for productivity instead of an excuse for procrastination. There's even research showing that people would rather experience physical pain than endure boredom. That's how powerful it is. So the next time you're bored, resist the urge to grab your phone. Use that discomfort as a catalyst to accomplish something meaningful. Third, demand more from yourself. It's easy to stay comfortable when your expectations are low. If you settle for an average life, that's exactly what you'll get. But if you want to rise above the rest, you must set higher standards for yourself. The way you handle one task reflects how you approach everything else. If you're cutting corners in one area, it will inevitably spill over into other aspects of your life. Stop making excuses and start holding yourself to a higher standard. When you raise your expectations, you let go of excuses and take full responsibility for your actions. This isn't about chasing material things. It's about striving to improve yourself in every area. Your career, your relationships, your health, everything. Higher standards naturally lead to bigger and more ambitious goals. Most importantly, trust the journey. You can master consistency, harness boredom, and set lofty objectives. But without believing in the process, all your efforts will feel pointless. The road to surpassing others isn't a quick one. It requires patience and effort. There will be moments when everything feels repetitive, as though you're stuck doing the same thing over and over. You'll face distractions, challenges, and even people who doubt you. The key is to believe deep down that your goal is worth it. Without that belief, your hard work will lose its purpose. The people you're trying to outdo aren't standing still. They're dealing with their own struggles and working hard to overcome them. To surpass them, your drive needs to match theirs, or even exceed it. You need to uncover what truly motivates you. What's that one thing that lights a fire inside you and keeps you moving, even when times are tough? Once you find it, channel it as your ultimate source of strength. This won't be easy. It will demand more than you think you're capable of, and then some. There will be times when you feel like quitting. But when that happens, remember this: persistence is the key. When the work feels dull or routine, take it as a sign of progress. You're doing the things others aren't willing to do. While they get distracted or give up, you're improving. By setting higher standards for yourself, you separate yourself from the crowd. Most people do just enough to get by, but not you. You're aiming for something greater, and to achieve it, you must give more. More effort, more focus, more determination. Above all, you'll need patience. That's why trusting the process is essential. You might not see results right away, and that's okay. Every small step matters, even when progress feels slow at first. Trust that each action is bringing you closer to your goal. It's time to stop dreaming and start doing. Don't wait for the perfect moment or ideal circumstances. Begin now, even if it's messy or imperfect. And when you do, prepare for a life-changing journey. This path will take you further than you ever thought possible. It will be full of challenges and surprises, but if you keep going, the outcome will be worth it. So get ready. The road ahead may be tough, but it will make you stronger and bring you closer to your dreams. Hard work, focus, and believing in yourself will take you farther than you ever imagined. Keep pushing forward, stay committed, and trust the process, because when you do, nothing will stand in your way.